Today we got another topic we want to talk about Harley. You know, there's issues going on. We talked about on last Friday. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. It's up there. You can link back on that. But today's video is going to all be about some of the bikes that they've discontinued. We want to know why. So stay tuned and see where we go with that.
Find out what bike I'm missing.
We've had several Harleys over the last, about 15, 20 years. We've had several different Harley Davidsons, and she's had, what'd you have, about four?
Three, I think.
Three. Only three? I thought you had four. Okay, maybe three. So the first one started out with a 1200 Sportster she bought. Got that from a vet. He was shipping overseas. He traded it into the dealership. We picked it up. It's a good bike. She rode about 40,000 miles on that bike.
I like that
So ended up having a lot of different issues, leaking oil and all kinds of different things. We decided we were going to trade it in. We went out and looked at a whole bunch of different bikes. And what did you find?
My Fat Boy Low.
She found a 2012 Fat Boy Low that she bought, and she loved that bike. You know, it was great. You know, she's not too tall. And she fit real good on that bike. I couldn't ride that bike. I tried to ride that bike about 90 miles, and I thought my knees were going to come up through my chin. But that's another story. What we want to talk about today is why are they getting rid of some of these good bikes like this? You know, we go to a lot of the Harley Davidson dealers and we find out they don't have any of these Fat Boy Lows in stock. They'll say, oh yeah, we had one last week, but we sold it in a day. Oh, we had one last month. Well, we sold that one in one day. If they're selling them so fast, why did they ever discontinue them? That's the question we ask about a lot of the bikes, just like the Road King. You know, they quit making it for years, and here they turned around, they started making it again a few years ago, and they sell a lot of those bikes. Why do they do that? So Tam's going to tell you why she liked her bike.
Well, I liked it because I felt comfortable on it. I felt like I was in the bike, not on the bike. And I had control of it. It's got the big fat tire in the back that I felt like helped keep me up, and it had a nice smooth ride. And it was just a good bike. And when I put my feet on the ground, my knees were bent, so I felt like I had control of it. And yeah, they don't make them anymore. And when they tell you, they said, oh, you can buy a regular Fat Boy, and then, you know, you can pay to get lower shocks and get the frame lowered, and I'll do all this other work. But if I'm buying a bike, I want to buy it to ride it. I don't want to buy it to fix it up so I can ride it later on. So, you know, not everybody's 6 foot tall, and not everybody has long, lanky legs. So we even have a friend that he bought a ultra classic low. Which they no longer make that anymore. Yeah, and he's the same way. He's the same height as me, but his legs are a lot shorter than mine. So even the Street Glide that I had, I could touch the ground, but I just didn't feel comfortable on it because it wasn't low enough. I felt like I was on top of the bike. I wasn't in the bike, so I don't know. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
So what happened to her Fat Boy Low? Somebody hit her and totaled out the bike. So that's what happened to that story. So we couldn't get one at that time when it got wrecked, so we went ahead and got the Street Glide Special, which ended up we sold. After all of her wreck and all that kind of stuff, she's unable to hold the bike up anymore. So that's another reason we kind of got rid of the Street Glide. But that's the point that we have today. Why is it that Harley quits making good bikes? If you watch the video from last Friday, you'll also see a lot of people complaining about why can't you order a bike anymore and get the accessories on it? Just like Tam said, why do I want to buy a bike, which I did on her Street Glide, went out and ordered this lower shocks and put on it, changed the front end, we lowered the seat, got a different seat that would lower it down. Why do we have to buy all that stuff when you're already paying $25,000 for the bike?
It should come the way you want it.
So that's the other question that we have. Why is it that you can't order it? Just like if you go to a car dealer, you know, when I ordered my new Ford truck out there, I could get all the accessories that I wanted. You know, we got the diesel engine, got all the different things that we wanted. Why can't Harley get back to that of ordering in things and let you put on and custom build it?
Could be patient. People are too impatient. They want it now. They want to go in, get it, ride it out.
And that's true. That could be very well be. If you're one of those people, let us know. Would you wait 6 months to get that bike in stock? If you ordered it and got all the things that you wanted on it, would you be willing to pay extra for those accessories, just like you would if you were buying a new truck like I bought? You know, the base model's one price and all the accessories are added on top of that. So where would you be? You know, get down here in the comments. Let's get this one going like we did on the one on last Friday. We want to get your thoughts on all this. What do you think about all the different bikes that they've discontinued over the years? I know you're going to get new motors that are going to be added to the bikes over the years. You know, you're not going to get a panhead anymore. There's a lot of bikes like that. You're not going to bring out those old parts again, which is true. But if there's accessories on a bike that they're having in their accessory shop, why can't I order it that way? That's the question that we have for this week. Let us know what you think. If you have a dealer that really works with you on that and adds all those accessories before you buy the bike, you know, and they give you a credit back for the things that you have, let us know. I haven't seen one of those, but that's not saying that there's not one out there. So get down there in the comments and let us know what you think. How much have you spent on your bike in the first couple years that you've had it to get the bike to be what you wanted it to be?
Customize it to fit you.
Yeah. I can see if you're buying a used bike would be a different story. If you're buying a used bike, you've taken the hit, or the other person took the hit off of the retail price, and then you can buy that bike and you can customize it, which would be a whole nother video. I spent about $15,000 on my 09 to get it where I wanted it to be, which we'll talk about why you should want a CVO instead. But that'll be another video. That's what we want to get back to today. We want to know if you're one of those people that would you still like to get that Fat Boy low? Would you like to have that ultra classic low? Are you one of those people that would like to still get that bike available? Have you rode any of those two bikes? Do you own any of those two bikes? Write down in the comments and let us know good, bad, and the ugly. Maybe not so ugly, but the good and the bad. Put down there in those comments. Let us know.
Are they discriminating against us shorter people? Vertically challenged, if you want to be politically correct.
So, I don't know. So that's the question today. We really want to know that answer. You know, I've asked a lot of dealers that I go to about, especially the Fat Boy Low. We're always looking. We're just here out front of a dealership right now. Went inside, said, do you have any Fat Boy Lows? Salesman actually said, I don't think we have anything on the floor. I said, well, you definitely be looking at used because there is no new ones out there. And a lot of the other bikes they try to put you in instead that are a little bit lower models are nothing like the Fat Boy Low was. So,
not that I've found. If you know of something that's similar, even the regular Fat Boys or the Fat Bob or the Street Bob or all those other Bobs, I got my own Bob. So anyway, I've sat in all of them and it's not quite the same as a Fat Boy Low.
So at that, we're going to leave you right here in Orlando.
So thanks for coming along today. Tell us what you think about this video and your comments on the bikes that they all no longer make. They've discontinued. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications. And we'll see you on the next video.
And don't forget to let us know all the accessories that you've put on your new bike if you bought in the first 3 years. How much money? We probably don't want to get a list of it because it's really, really long. You can go to our Facebook page. You can put more information there and pictures of your bikes. We'd love to see what your bikes look like. Doesn't have to be a Harley. You can own a Suzuki, a Kawasaki, a Honda.
Yamaha.
You know, this is a channel for everybody. We probably emphasize a little bit more on the Harley and a little bit on the Indian more. But it depends on those dealers. A lot of dealers that we hit across the United States, Honda and things, do not want to chat with us. Don't know why, but we leave it at that. We'll see you later.
Bye.